This is a big one.
So Page Six had a spy that was lurking and surveying Diana Russini and Mike Vrabel, who were spotted together at an adults-only private resort in Arizona. Yes, both of them are married to other people, and that is part of what made this story so salacious for Page Six. Here's some more images of them on a rooftop, which Page Six reported this rooftop was only accessible from a two-person bungalow. But here's what I didn't know that came out over 10 years ago in 2015. I did not know that Diana Russini had formerly been accused of having an affair. Much less, I didn't know it was a GM of an NFL team's wife that was accusing her of this. This is a wild tweet to put out there. Let me just say, the wife later apologized for this, and also ESPN defended Diana. Both of them, Vrabel and Diana, have come out with statements essentially saying there was a group of people and there's nothing to see here. And by group of people, I mean Diana stated that there was a group of people that was also with them. They were not alone. However, Page Six really did have a response for everything because they also captured this image. Again, all of this is just accusations, albeit very wild ones.
Diana Russini, a well-known journalist and reporter in NFL media, has had wild accusations being thrown at her and New England Patriots head coach Mike Vrabel.
And my husband said 2 words to me. He's an Eagles fan. And I'm like, this can't be a thing. Like, I don't want to be the household that is shaped by the result of a football game. Like, A, grow up. B, you're a father. I don't want our children having a culture where mommy and daddy's tone in this house is based on the result of the Philadelphia Eagles. Who cares? So stupid.
And I think we all do weird things when we're in love, and we overshare and overpost. And look, he's getting married to a beautiful actress. I'm married to someone average. I don't post a lot about him. If I was married to someone beautiful, I'd overpost too.
While fans dig up old tweets and videos.
You know who lets me know my marriage is falling apart? My mom. So that's good.
Oh, does she?
Oh, yeah.
Really? What did she say?
Walk over here.
What did she say to you?
This is real. Are we doing this right now?
Yeah, oh, yes. Yes, please do it.
So I said, hey, thank you so much. Kev told me that you stopped by the house. You did oh, yeah. He looks good. He looks really good. I go, yeah. I was like, he doesn't seem as stressed this year. She's like, you know what? I'm starting to think he's got a girlfriend. And you know what? Good for him.
What?
He looks good. He's successful. His wife's never around. You love this football thing. That's why he looks good. I don't fight with her. I went right back out. I go, why would you say that to me right now while I'm on a trip?
Right.
That my husband has a girlfriend.
Yeah.
And just keeping you on your toes, you know? I don't need to be kept on my toes. I need help. I'm as far as you can be from New Jersey right now.
Right.
There's nothing I can do.
Yes.
And yet she's out here throwing things in my head.
Right.
Now I'm wondering, I'm like, that one girl in his office is really pretty.
Yes.
Shoot,
You're
this
starting
makes
to think
sense.
of who, right?
So, I'm going to call him later.
Are you? That's so
naked.
nice of you. Naked.
And thus, fans are running with it.
It all makes sense now. This was a key piece of information that we have been missing. Diana Russini is the one reporter that won't put this A.J. Brown trade talks to rest. All the way back to the trade deadline, she kept saying, inside sources are saying A.J. Brown's getting traded. Your inside source is Mike Vrabel. He's literally inside the source. I'm not gonna lie, I respect it. I understand.
Vrabel has been married since 99. Russini since 2020.
What I think of this? Look, I love me some Mike Vrabel. But I just don't believe in coincidences. I don't believe in look, if she was butt ugly, the ugliest, nasty, one, will y'all even be there? Two, would you even interact like that? Like I always go to these extremes when I want to find out something real or not. This is at least emotional, intimacy. Like, y'all cooler than the average relationship, which is cool. But if when you married and you a coach and you a reporter, y'all know y'all crossing some lines. I don't want my wife being hugged up like this. I don't want my husband being hugged up like this. Look, if you put a gun in my head, don't shoot. I can't say it, dog. Don't do it. Don't shoot. But yeah, that don't look good.
Now they have tried to spin it.
Today, the New York Post posted photos of the Patriots head coach along with the Athletics NFL insider getting cozy at a boutique resort together in Arizona. Now, Vrabel and Russini both told the New York Post that while it may look like something, They actually were both there vacationing with their own set of friends, that they had other friends who just weren't in the picture. Sure. Going all the way back to March of 2022, I have had my suspicions about Mike Vrabel and Diana Russini. It all started when Diana Russini defended Mike Vrabel on ESPN's morning show, Get Up.
So last I checked, too, Derrick Henry still plays in Tennessee, and they were the #1 team in the AFC without him when he was playing.
That's true.
How do you miss the Tennessee Titans in here?
Have you seen Ryan Tannehill, who now is going to have
I didn't hear you. Has Mike Vrabel had a losing season yet? No.
I think what we've learned
Has he figured out how to make that team really good when their roster isn't even that exceptional?
But that's not all. I also caught wind in 2023 that Mike Vrabel and Diana Russini would be attending a Super Bowl party that I also was planning to attend. I wondered, would I see them there?
What gets many, however, is this.
How you doing today? Lynn Jones, Jacksonville Free Press News. I just want to tell you congratulations on your success, young man.
Thank
you. Hold your head up, all right? You guys have had a most magnificent season.
Thank you.
You did a great job out there today.
Appreciate
so you just hold your head up, okay?
Thank
and
you,
ladies and gentlemen, Duval, you the one, all right?
you,
You keep it going. We got another season, okay?
Appreciate
Take
it.
care and much continued success to you and the entire team.
Thank you, ma'am. That turned into a whole big thing about media. I get it. That's another conversation for another day.
Lynn Jones was crucified for giving encouraging words to Jacksonville Jaguars head coach Liam Cohen. Jones is the longtime associate editor of the Jacksonville Free Press in its 40th year of serving the black community of the town. The Athletic would write, a lot of sports reporters went online to take issue with Jones's comments to Cohen, saying it's not our job to comfort anyone after a tough loss. Some of the reaction was over the top and inappropriate to the moment, which was, after all, just a moment. If you are one of those people and you are not saying much about Diana Russini because it's good sourcing, or she's just doing her job, or this is what you're supposed to do, apologize right now. Come to the front and apologize to Lynn Jones. Because that is flat out ludicrous. Via awful announcing, Vrabel is 50, Russini 43. They are both married. And they have a working relationship that dates back to when Diana Russini was with ESPN on the beat for the Titans, and Vrabel was the team's head coach. This is his second stint as head coach, just with a different team. And it is with his former team that he played with, the New England Patriots. Page 6's speculative report, I have to say that once more, speculative report, and photos seem to insinuate a deeper relationship. If you are seeing what I'm seeing, then yes, I think that would be the conclusion of many. Russini denied the insinuations, even telling the outlet, the photos don't represent the group of 6 people who were hanging out during the day. Like most journalists in the NFL, reporters interact with sources away from stadiums and other venues. Okay. From TMZ, the outlet also cited sources claiming the two were damn near inseparable throughout the day, enjoying breakfast together before hopping in the hot tub and then soaking in the sunset. Sean Barnard of DK Network would tweet this: it is blowing my mind to see people defend this by saying the pictures are missing context. Even putting both marriages to the side, what possible context could possibly make this acceptable professionally? This is well past the line of any journalistic ethics standards. To that, I agree, but I would also say some other reporters who are working for media companies that have sports books, which also influence betting odds, props, etc., that's also a conflict of interest. I mean, Schefter having sources and then taking the source's word to frame a tweet and or a story so it benefits that source, also kind of crummy. Schefter, in the John Gruden emails that were released where he went after DeMaurice Smith, we still haven't seen many of the other ones. Many. I'm talking thousands upon thousands. Yet somehow we see the Gruden emails not defending him, but just saying, when we learn that Schefter was practically, in my view, water carrying for the Washington football team, the Commanders, and giving a team executive final say on the draft before he puts out an article, pretty bad. So my view is this: there shouldn't be any. This shouldn't happen. And in a morally conscious, well-regulated world, these people would be let go for doing stuff like this. Instead, they're propped up and at the top of the mountain for each company as being the standard. If you can and are willing, please become a paid member here at TYT Sports. And or go to tyt.com/join. In addition, you can follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. Appreciate it. Have a great day.